Hello and welcome. I am very happy you are here today. This story is made especially for people who want to improve their English skills. Whether you are a beginner or at an intermediate level, this will help you practice reading and listening. Follow the words and hear how they sound in natural English. Welcome to InspiLingo Stories. It is a bright morning and the city is slowly waking up. People walk quickly to work, buses arrive, and shop doors open. At the bus stop, someone waits quietly, listening. Two women nearby are speaking English very fast. The words are not easy to understand, but the sound feels like music. There is courage to try. A small greeting, "Hello." The reply is warm, "Hello." Then a phrase follows, "I am learning English. I am a beginner." The women smile and say, "Good. Practice every day." Two simple words, practice, every day, are written in a notebook. They are whispered softly, repeated again and again. The lesson is clear. Small courage creates big progress. In the afternoon, the supermarket is full of people. A basket is taken. The aisles show milk, fruit, bread, and eggs. But rice is needed, and it is not easy to find. A polite question is asked, "Where is the rice?" The worker answers, "Aisle 5. The phrase is repeated quietly. The rice is found, and the journey continues. At the cashier, a short exchange becomes a lesson. "Do you need a bag?" "Yes, please." "Card or cash?" "Card." The machine says, "Approved." A receipt is given with "Thank you," answered by "You're welcome." At home, the notebook opens again. New words are written carefully. Aisle, cashier, receipt, bag, card. They are read aloud, repeated 3 times, and slowly remembered. Daily life has turned into daily learning. Monday brings the first English class. The school is bright, and the room is full of students from many countries. There are voices from Brazil, Japan, Italy, Morocco, and more. The teacher smiles kindly and says, "Welcome, everyone. Today we will speak in English." Students begin to share their hobbies. One says, "I like football." Another says, "I like music." Another adds, "I like cooking." The class laughs softly together. The teacher explains, "Language is for communication, not only for rules. Use it in daily life. Speak with people." She then introduces a technique called shadowing. Listen and repeat at the same time. Copy the rhythm and the sound. Do it every day for 5 minutes. The class tries shadowing with a short audio clip. At first, the voices are not perfect, but soon the exercise becomes fun. The room fills with light laughter, and confidence begins to grow. The next day, the teacher gives another piece of advice. She says, "Read for 30 minutes every day. Choose a text you enjoy. If you enjoy the text, you will learn faster." She continues, "When you see a new word, use a dictionary. Find the meaning and then keep reading. You do not always need to write it down. Your brain will remember naturally." The library becomes a new place of discovery. It is quiet and warm. A small storybook is chosen. The title is A New City. At night, near the window, the first page is opened. The words are read slowly. When something is unknown, the dictionary gives the answer. The sentences are read again and again, whispered softly, repeated 3 times. Each time they feel easier, more familiar, more natural. The lesson is clear. Reading is not only vocabulary. Reading shows how words connect, how sentences sing together. After 2 weeks in school, a new idea begins to grow. It is time to find a small part-time job, not only for money, but for practice, for real conversations. The job center is full of people waiting. A kind lady at the desk smiles and asks, "How can I help you?" The answer is slow and polite. "I want a part-time job. I can work in a cafe or in a shop." She types on her computer, then says, "Yes, there is a cafe near the station. They need a new worker. Your English is good enough. You will practice with customers. It is good training. Nervous feelings appear, but excitement is stronger. The question comes, when can I start?" The reply is gentle. "This Thursday." Do not worry. They will teach you step by step. Walking out of the building, the thought is clear. This job will be my new classroom. I will practice every day with real people in real situations. Then said, in class the next week, a student raises a hand with concern. The student explains slowly, "My pronunciation is not good. I read books. I watch films. I understand well. But when I speak, I feel shy. My words sound strange." The teacher listens kindly and smiles. She says, "This is normal. When you speak, your mouth uses muscles from your first language. To improve pronunciation, you must train those muscles, just like training your body in sport." She introduces a method called shadowing. Listen to short audio. Repeat at the same time. Copy the sound exactly. Not only the word, but also the rhythm and the music. She plays a short video. The class listens carefully to a news clip. Everyone repeats at the same time, trying to copy the sounds. At first, the voices are not perfect, but after 1 minute, the rhythm feels easier. The mouths move more freely. The words flow more naturally. The teacher adds, "Shadowing is also useful before a presentation or an interview. It warms up your mouth and gives you confidence." From that evening, shadowing becomes a habit. 5 minutes before reading, the practice begins. The voice becomes clearer, the words easier to say, and the confidence grows stronger. The following week, a new student joins the class. Her English is strong and fluent. The teacher asks, "How did you learn so quickly?" The student explains, "I used reading, I used shadowing, but I also used another technique called thinking aloud." Curiosity fills the room. The teacher explains, "Thinking aloud means you speak your thoughts in English. You say what you are doing. You say what you see. You say what you feel." The student gives an example. "When I walk, I say, 'I am walking to school.' When I cook, I say, 'I am cutting vegetables.'" At first, it feels strange, but soon it becomes natural. I stop translating in my head. I start thinking directly in English. The teacher smiles and encourages the class to try it. The next morning, during a quiet walk, the technique is tested. I am walking to school. The sky is blue. The cars are fast. I feel happy today. At first, it feels funny, almost like talking to oneself. But after 1 week, the sentences begin to flow naturally. Simple English becomes normal. The mind starts to think directly in English, step by step. At school, there are many activities after class. One popular choice is sport. The football team trains twice a week, and it welcomes students from many countries. There are players from Brazil, Japan, Spain, Russia, and more. Joining the team becomes another way to practice English. On the field, simple words are used again and again. Pass, shoot, goal, well done. These short phrases bring both teamwork and practice. During matches, voices rise with excitement. Mistakes happen, but smiles remain. English flows naturally, not from books, but from action. After training, players sit together, drink water, and share stories about their countries, their food, their music. Friendship grows, and with it, confidence in using English. 3 months pass, and clear progress can be seen. Ordering food in a restaurant feels easy now. Asking for directions in the city brings no fear. Reading short stories in English becomes enjoyable. Writing simple notes for the teacher is possible too. At the cafe job, practice happens every single day. The phrases are repeated with each customer. What would you like? For here or to go? Thank you. Have a nice day. Sometimes mistakes are made, but people understand. Sometimes customers correct a word kindly, and every small correction becomes a lesson. Outside of work, the habits continue. Reading 30 minutes each night, shadowing 5 minutes each day, thinking aloud during quiet walks, playing football twice a week, shouting and laughing in English. It is not perfect, but it is progress. The language is no longer just words. It is part of daily life. Step by step, day by day, English feels natural. Time passes, and the results are clear. At the beginning, only a few words were possible. Now, conversations feel easier. Reading is enjoyable, and listening brings understanding. The journey shows that learning a language is not about perfection, but about practice and courage. A message begins to form, a message for every learner. Do not be afraid of mistakes. Mistakes are teachers. Do not wait for the perfect time to speak. Speak now with the words you have. Language is communication, not only grammar. Grammar is useful, but connection is more important. A smile, a short phrase, a kind word, these open doors to new friendships. When you use the language in real life, it becomes part of you. The advice is simple but powerful. Read with joy. Listen with patience. Speak with courage. And think in English, even when you are alone. With these small habits, progress is certain. Step by step, day by day, the language becomes easier, more natural, more comfortable. The journey never ends, because every day brings something new to learn. This is the story of learning, the story of practice, the story of growth. It is not the end, it is only the beginning of your journey. The end. This story is brought to you by InspiLingo Stories. If you enjoyed it, please like the video. Subscribe to the channel for more stories. And do not forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new lesson. Thank you for listening, and see you in the next story.